Hey yo, it's 2 a.m. You uploaded your video with zero expectations and you wake up the next morning. Holy sh*, 5,500 views. The next day comes around. Holy 19,000 views, and they just keep coming in. And guess what? I'm going to teach you exactly how you can do this like the guy I'm describing. So let's make your videos entertaining the easy way. Believe it or not, you don't need to have an extremely over-edited video to go viral on YouTube. Too many people try to use the same hyper-edited style with a ton of sound effects, which by the way are very annoying if you have an IQ over 50, a bunch of stock footage, and all these fancy preset visual effects. But here's what absolutely no one realizes. 95% of the stuff you throw in your video is bullshit to make you feel better about your bad content. Yes, your video is bad, but I'm gonna give you the key to fix that and get thousands of views on the platform. But why should you trust me? Of course, I work with a ton of channels and got them thousands of views, so listen the f up. It's free, and I have 4 key pillars to editing a viral video, and my way of doing it is 90% faster and more successful. So if you want to make more money, get more views, and save yourself a lot of time, listen up. Pillar number 1 is to accept that scripting is what makes up over 90% of a good video / high retention rate. You can make anything interesting depending on how you use your words. Think about all the channels that literally just sit down in front of a camera and talk about an important topic. Guys like Hamza, Sam Ovens, Alex Becker, and even one of my fellow Patreon members, John Allington, all do this extremely well with minimal editing. And the reason why they get hundreds of thousands and even millions of views is first, because the video topic is desirable, and second, the way they talk about the topic at hand is just plain entertaining to watch. These guys spend less time editing useless jargon into their videos and more time focusing on what matters the most, which is a thoroughly thought out script. Pillar number 2 is understanding that you do not need to stretch out a video to hit a certain time. I don't care if your video is 1 minute long or 20 minutes long. Your video should last as long as its entertainment value. Here's a good rule of thumb. A 5-minute fun video will always perform better than a 20-minute fun-ish video. If you want a high retention rate on your next video, don't cheat your viewers out of time. This works so well because first of all, your video is palatable to today's audience because let's face it, attention spans are going down, shorter videos just statistically work better, and also the people that stumble upon your videos will end up wanting more if you have good content that is relatively short. Think about the last YouTuber you binged. If you were entertained the whole way through, you more than likely wanted more content. So if you can thoroughly entertain someone no matter the time limit, you will get more views in the short and long term. Please listen to pillar number 3. It's to limit using easily accessible stock footage websites like Pixels, Pixabay, etc. And let me explain why this is huge. Think about it. You've probably seen a lot of small unknown channels that use these stock videos that everyone has access to. And it just has this lazily edited vibe to it, where you can tell the person doesn't really care about the video topic. So why should you even watch it in the first place? I'm telling you right now, doing this will kill your AV. And just because you use high quality stock footage won't change the fact that there is no soul in your video. There is absolutely no originality to using stock footage. It's cheap and lazy, and it may be the reason why you don't get the views that you want. This is exactly what I would do to stand out from most of the creators on YouTube, which not a lot of people do for some reason. Get creative with your editing and imagery. Find pictures that like work for your footage but are strange and new, and then add small zoom in effects or what have you to give it some more life. This already is 10 times better than the stock footage you were using before, so you need to start getting creative. Pillar number 4 is probably one of the most underrated methods to getting a higher average view duration. And you're probably gonna think I'm crazy, but hear me out, no pun intended. Having a good selection of background music, and I know you're laughing right now, but listen the f up, it's actually important, can either make or break your video in my honest opinion. I've watched a lot of YouTube, and the last thing I want to hear is some stock overplayed royalty-free fucking piano beats or some dumb shit like that. Look, I'm not telling you to use copyrighted music. What I'm saying is really take your time and find that hidden gem background music on YouTube Studio's audio library to add to your video. A channel that does this extremely well is Boxing After Dark. The background music choice is creative and fun to listen to, so I would use that channel as study material. This is a small thing, but makes a huge difference. Video editing really doesn't need to be harder than you make it out to be. Just remember this: scripting is key, don't stretch out your video, creative footage is always better than stock footage, and last but not least, the music in your video can make or break the vibe you're going for.